I don't know if this message is for you, but if it is, here we go. So that thing that you want in life, that dream that you have, or dreams, and you're like, I don't know if I'm capable of it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you actually do know that you're capable of it. And that's really scary sometimes. Like, success can be really scary because there's an equal amount of chance that we fail. Okay. So we need to take failure out of our languaging altogether. There are no failures. It is all growth moments. But some of us have very deep abandonment wounds. If you have become very hyper independent, we're scared to take these leaps of faith on ourselves because the greatest wound that we could possibly inflict is abandoning self. Like, what do we do if we're the only person that we can rely on and then we fail ourself? Okay, so first of all, we need to be looking at, we are the higher self to these inner children and past versions that have been through these very tough experiences and have experienced a lot of trauma that happened in the past. That is not our narrative right now, and that is not the narrative that we are moving forward with. You also need to stop letting other people's projections and their trauma and their self-limiting beliefs weigh on you. Because even if they're not saying those things, we need to be very mindful of who we are sharing our dreams and goals and visions to, because even if they don't verbally say it, you can feel the doubt in their mind. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Like, you know how capable you are, but you let other people's opinions and perceptions overlay on top of your reality, and then you're cutting yourself off before you even get started. We need to be extremely mindful of who we are surrounding ourselves with, because they are changing your energy fields. Around people that when we tell our goals and visions to, they may have questions like, oh, what about this and what about that? But it's coming from a constructive place. They want to help support you in the best way that they can, opposed to somebody else who you tell that to and they're like, I don't know about that for you. If they cannot envision themselves in the place that you are trying to get to, that is not a person you need to be taking advice from. Like, do not take advice from people that are not on the same wavelength and have the same solution-based oriented programming that they're running, because all they will do is whisper in your ear with their doubts and their trauma and their projections, and you start to think those things about yourself because you hear it in your own voice, but it's actually other people's energy that is affecting you. You need to make a conscious decision to bet on yourself. Like, you have to rock harder with yourself than anybody else does. Like, nobody is going to understand your vision like you do. They can support you, but you are the only one that sees it in that perceptual lens. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. The person I'm talking to on the other side of the screen, you are a go-getter. You are going to make it happen, but you got to believe